Now combine all the teams in each division to create 8 super teams and see which one makes it all the way to the Super Bowl and what division is the best. Start off with the AFC North, represented by the Baltimore Ravens, having a 96 overall team, 96 offense, and a 97 defense. Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry stay in the backfield while getting some great weapons in Jamar Chase and T. Higgins from the Bengals. Defense was already good, but got a lot better at Minka Fitzpatrick, TJ Watt, Denzel Ward, and Myles Garrett. This defense might be one of the best. The AFC East team is on the Buffalo Bills. Josh Allen has amazing weapons in Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, and Garrett Wilson. Adding Jalen Ramsey, Quentin Williams, and Sauce Gardner on the defensive side of the ball. The AFC South team is on the Texans. Not much change on the offensive side of the ball. Some on the offensive line, adding Evan Ingram, and then Michael Pittman Jr. is the wide receiver 3. The defensive side of the ball got a little bit better, adding some linebackers and some defensive linemen as well. But overall, probably one of the weakest teams we saw so far. The AFC West is a 9-3 overall on the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, we have Patrick Mahomes. The only really thing we added was Cortland Sutton on the offensive side of the ball. But the defensive side once again looks amazing. Patrick Surtain, Derwin James, Khalil Mack, even Crosby. Now let's go to the NFC, where we start off in the NFC North. The Detroit Lions, a 93 overall and a 96 offense. Legit almost at a 99. This might be the best one we've seen. Jared Goff, Jahmyr Gibbs, Justin Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and DJ Moore all on the same team. Defensive side of the ball is lacking a little bit, but the cornerbacks are great with Jair Alexander and Johnson, with Xavier McKinney in the secondary. Another team that I really think is going to go all the way, the NFC East, represented by the Eagles, 95 overall, 96 offense, 95 defense. They got a great quarterback, the best running back in the game, 3 great wide receivers in CeeDee Lamb and Terry McLaurin and AJ Brown. Obviously, they have one of the best defense, but also add in Sean Lattimore, Deron Bland, Dexter Lawrence, Micah Parsons, Bobby Wagner. Like, this is an all-star type defense. I know I got a lot of teams to go through, but just give me 1 second. We got 2 more, and then we'll get into some gameplay. The NFC South is not looking amazing. 93 overall and 95 offense, though. Baker Mayfield has a great running back now in Bijan Robinson, Mike Evans, Drake London, and Chris Olave on the outside. The offensive line really looks stacked, along with the defense as well. Got a great safety in Jesse Bates. AJ Terrell is going to do great as well. Then last but definitely not least is the NFC West, represented by the 49ers. 94 overall team, 95 offense, 93 defense. Honestly, most of this is the 49ers team. I mean, probably the biggest thing we added was Cooper Kupp and Puka Nacua. We'll start off with the NFC North and the Detroit Lions. Justin Jefferson is wide open deep downfield, even though he was double teamed, and we already have a touchdown with our very first play on our very first team. And we have the NFC East, and look at these weapons across the board. Saquon Barkley, CeeDee Lamb, Dallas Goedert, AJ Brown, and Terry McLaurin. Gonna hike the ball here. One of them's got to at least be open, and it looks like it is going to be CeeDee Lamb for another one-play touchdown. I told you guys it's going to be quick. One-play touchdowns continue with the Buccaneers to Mike Evans for another touchdown. For the 49ers, we actually got hit, and the ball was incomplete. Didn't think the one team that we weren't going to have a first-play touchdown for was going to be the 49ers, but hey, it is. And the second play, we get hit again. What is going on with this offensive line right now? So honestly, looking for the big plays, but right now, I just want to get a first down so we can keep on going, and it is incomplete once again. 4th down, I'm going for this one to keep the drive going, obviously. Throw it to George Kittle, and he is short, so the 49ers go 3 and out to start the game. The AFC North and the Baltimore Ravens is another one I'm very excited to play with. Just going to throw it up here, and it is caught, and it is a touchdown from Jamar Chase. Bills have some crazy weapons for Josh Allen, too. I'm going to look deep downfield for Tyreek Hill, and he's pulling away for another touchdown. We probably have the weakest team in the AFC South in the Houston Texans. Legit, it just looks like the same offense except for Michael Pittman Jr., like I said earlier. Since Stephon Diggs deep downfield, and the Colts actually don't have Kenny Moore because he's on our team now, and Diggs got a touchdown right there, though. And I'm playing with the AFC West and the Chiefs. Honestly, we don't have many great weapons. I'm just going to look for Cortland Sutton deep downfield, and it's another touchdown. Who would have known? Also, since this game is against 2 powerhouse teams that we created, I'm going to go ahead and sim and see who wins this one as well. Ravens are barely winning at halftime. Chiefs go down and score a touchdown, beat the Ravens 24-21. We added so much talent for Lamar Jackson. He still can't get past Patrick Mahomes. It's finally time for the most fun part of this video. Let's sim to the end of the regular season, and all the teams should make the playoffs because they're like a lot better than the other teams, and the other teams don't have their great players. Every team that we created did make the playoffs like I said it would. The Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles both getting the number 1 seeds. I'm very surprised that the 49ers got the 4th one. Jared Goff led the NFL in passing yards, with Jalen Hurts and Patrick Mahomes being in the top 3, and then we'll go with the rest of them real quick. Wait, how is Anthony Richardson in the top 8? How did he beat somebody out that has a super team? I don't even know who's missing. Oh, it's CJ Stroud. He didn't even have 4,000 passing yards. I told y'all the Texans would not be that good. But Mason did have the most rushing yards in the league, though, followed by Kenneth Walker, Jahmyr Gibbs, and then we'll go through the rest rest of these. Justin Jefferson led the lead in receiving yards, followed by Mike Evans. Adam Thielen, he's not even on the super team either, but I love to see that as a Panthers fan. I'm just going to send this first week because a lot of teams are only playing like really bad teams. There's no real reason to look at that. The Jaguars beat the Ravens. Oh my god, how do you have so many good players on your team and you lose to the Jaguars? The Buccaneers actually lost to the Cowboys as well. Don't know how that happened. Let's advance this week as well, and then we'll hop into some games when they get to the AFC and NFC Championship game. The Chiefs beat the Jaguars, handling business like they should, and the Texans actually beat the Bills. Okay, I really didn't see that one coming. Eagles beat the Cowboys, and the Lions beat the 49ers. The 49ers only had 7 points. Oh my god. Only really shocking team that's left is the Houston Texans, but I mean, they're one of the super teams. I just wasn't expecting them to do that well. In the AFC Championship game, the Texans are actually winning at halftime 13-7 against the Chiefs. Still have a lot of time left though and go down and get a touchdown, so they're up by 1 point now. Only 5 minutes left in the game. The Chiefs are driving down to get another touchdown. All right, the Texans need to score here if they want to win this game, and they do not. So the Kansas City Chiefs are once again in the Super Bowl. Halftime in our NFC Championship game, we got a close win. It is the Lions beating the Eagles 14-7. The Eagles go down and get a field goal, so still down, but only by 4 points now. The Lions have the ball driving down, but actually get no point. The Eagles have a chance here to drive down, and they need a touchdown to win this game with 1 minute and 50 seconds left. A third down, they throw it over the middle, and it is caught to the 30, 40, right around the 45-yard line. Now 3rd and 13, and you need to pick up the first down either here or on 4th down. Jalen Hurts scrambles around, runs out of the pocket, and does get the first down and a lot more to the 40-yard line, goes out of bounds, so the clock stops. If the Eagles could prove me right, because I did say they were going to go all the way, great little play there, and he gets out of bounds. 48 seconds left now. Hurts looking back in the pocket. His offensive line is actually doing pretty darn good, and he gets to about the 15-yard line. Have 36 seconds left to go, 16 yards. Hurts runs out the pocket once again, runs and throws it as an incomplete pass. That was the best thing he could have did probably. The only bad thing is now it is a 4th down, and they're going to end up running the ball, and they don't get it. Aiden Hutchinson makes the game-winning tackle, and the Detroit Lions are going to the Super Bowl to face off against the Kansas City Chiefs. This is going to be a very interesting matchup because I think the Chiefs have a better defense, but with the offense the Lions have, I really don't know if they can hold them or not. At halftime, we have a very low score. The Chiefs are barely winning 14-10. Nobody scores in the 3rd quarter, but in the 4th quarter, the Chiefs are just running the ball down, actually run it all the way down, so we don't even get another score, but the Chiefs do end up winning the Super Bowl once again. Yay, so excited for that. That was actually a pretty fun video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed too. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll check you guys out next time. Peace.